Welcome to the Capital Spreads weekly look ahead. Today is Monday the 16th of July 2012. So a relatively flat start to the week so far after a good little run higher on Friday. The markets recovered from what looked like was going to possibly turn into a bit of a broader sell-off, but Friday saw a good rally across global equity markets. So we just sort of started this week with a little bit of caution. FTSE's around 56.65, the Dow 12,720. For the euro though, euro-dollar still sort of really in rather a downward trend. It was a bit higher this morning, but weakness has set in again. Euro-dollar's at 121.85. For sterling or cable, 155.35. And then gold has been pretty flat too, 15.85. Brent well above the $100 a barrel mark again, 101.40. So today really the focus and pretty much the theme of this week is very much a focus on retail, the retail sector. We get US retail sales today. That's expected to post a little rise. That's about it for Monday. Then Tuesday on the corporate front we get Rio Tinto, and we get a few miners reporting this week. So as well as Rio, we've got economic data, quite a bit of economic data, a bit of an inflation theme for tomorrow. We've got the UK CPI numbers. They're expected to remain at 2.8%, but of course we could potentially see maybe a bit of downward pressure from the big fall that we've seen in oil prices of recent. Actually, the last few days, oil prices have just risen a little bit, tensions in the Middle East contributing mainly to that. So inflation might fall, but expectations are for it to remain at 2.8%. We also get German, the ZEW survey, so it will be interesting to see what business conditions look like there. Then CPI numbers from the US, they are expected to decline a little bit. And after that, industrial production numbers from the US as well. But importantly, tomorrow we get Ben Bernanke's testimony to Congress. That's a 2-day testimony, and he does it every so often. But that's a very key focal point for US markets, and that could also determine what will happen for the remainder of this week, the path of equities, because of course people will be wanting to hear what he has to say about quantitative easing especially. So that 2-day testimony will be very much a focal point for this week. Then on Wednesday, corporate data comes from BHP's Billiton. We get the London Stock Exchange reporting numbers as well, and Severn Trent. From the economic data front, most importantly, we get the UK unemployment figure. That's expected to remain at 8.2%. Claimants just expected to decline maybe a little bit. So we'll just see whether unemployment in the UK is peaking, whether it's starting to maybe edge a bit lower. We'll get more on Wednesday. We also get Bank of England minutes too. So it'll be interesting to see how they voted for the latest bout of quantitative easing. Of course, in the US, Bernanke continues to testify, and then we end the day with the US Beige Book. On Thursday, that retail theme continues. We've got Kingfisher, Mothercare, and Sports Direct all reporting. We also get UK retail sales, and then from the US we've got home sales, and we end off with the manufacturing number from the Philly Fed. And then Friday, a very quiet end to the week on a corporate and economic data front. We've got reporting numbers from Anglo-American, Vodafone, and then on the economic front we've got the UK's public sector net borrowing. That's it for this week. As ever, do give us feedback, media@capitalspreads.com.